going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
My name is Ben Emerson. I'm the youth pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church. Teenagers, here's the truth for you. God designed us for community. From the very beginning, He said it's not good for us to be alone. Yet in today's world, it's easy to isolate ourselves. Social media, busy schedules, even a fear of rejection can keep us from forming real connections. But God calls us to do something greater. He wants us to be part of a community that reflects His love. Here's why community matters. Number one, encouragement. Life gets tough. And when we surround ourselves with people who love Jesus, we find strength and support during difficult times. The second thing is accountability. The right friends will challenge us to live according to God's truth, even when it's hard. And number three, purpose. God often speaks through people, and being in a Christ-centered community helps us discover our gifts and how we can serve others. Think about the people in your life. Are you a part of a Christ-centered community? And if not, ask God to help you find one. We'd love to have you at Mars Hill Baptist because you were never meant to do life alone.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower or your ATV? Or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, will help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for more than 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square. stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to the Gulf Shores Complex, Sportsplex, whatever you want to call it. We're here for another day of baseball as this first game between the Lawrence County Wildcats taking on the Christian Heritage Crusaders. My name's Hayden Burks, joined alongside Stanley Wilson. He'll be taking over play-by-play. As before we get into the action, let's go over the game recap from yesterday. Take a look at your screen. As Lawrence County beat Ashland, Oklahoma is what we presumed to be, as we had three different teams we went through. So they won that one 15-3. Chase Carr started on the mound, followed by Jack Story and Brooks Durham, and Jake Moore got onto a Hawk Street at the bat. So pretty productive day and just dominant overall day there for Lawrence County yesterday, Stanley.
It was. They're 2-0 in this little Gulf Coast Classic here, and I was talking to Coach Wright last night. He's pleased the way his team has already performed, and they're halfway through. Got two more games today, as you mentioned, a doubleheader. Nice facility here that we're at today. The wind's blowing right to left. We've not seen a home run yet, so maybe
somebody's due.
Somebody might be due. Today, Logan Clayton will be on the mound for Lawrence County.
I believe it's his first start of the year. Right-handed pitcher for the Wildcats.
But they have this, I'm not sure about the pools, how many teams are in the pools. Since we play 4 games and we'll be the 5th team, I'm assuming there might be 5 teams in the pool against 5 more teams in another pool. But they have a tiebreaker situation where, like, if everybody finishes 2-2, let's say, then it's based on the numbers, runs allowed, then the next one is runs scored. So defense and pitching is emphasized in this little tournament here. And if we do make it, we'll play tomorrow, and we'll play a doubleheader. We got to win the first game to play the second game in the championship, of course. It's an early start here at 9 o'clock in the morning, but
yeah, it's the first 2 days they were playing at 2 o'clock. Only one game, and now they got their first doubleheader here in this trip. So 9 and 11.
Well, the Cubs and Dodgers have already.
Yeah, they played at 5 a.m. yesterday, and I had to get up to get ready to watch that, or get ready for the games we had yesterday for softball. As another thing is Kevin's producing the Lawrence County softball game, and I was telling you, standing before we went on air, if the Lady Cats win this game, they'll play Summertown at 10 o'clock. So how about
be
that?
Interesting. All right, stepping in is Dylan French, and we're almost ready for the first pitch of the ball game, and it's a ball outside. Lots of room here in foul territory, just like at Robertsdale High School yesterday. Strike called.
And Stanley, we're right behind the plate here, so we can see everything and know every call.
We got a good view today. I was blocked yesterday by the banister. Couldn't see home plate very well. That one's inside.
It was a nice setup, though, yesterday.
This is where Gulf Shores High School plays, the Dolphins. Outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk for the Crusaders, has a runner at first, and B.A. Oddman is coming up.
Talking about walk, Stanley, potential stolen bases. As I was listening to some of the parents here from Lawrence County, they were mentioning that this is a far backstop behind home plate. So if one gets away from the catcher, you could probably go ahead and mark a stolen base up on the board.
The first field we played on was like a municipal park in Gulf Shores, Sims Park, and there wasn't very much room in the foul territories.
Those look like a.
This is more like a high school field.
It is a pitcher's park too, it looks like.
Ball low, runner stays at first. 320 down the lines.
380 in center.
380.
And then 365 in the alleys.
The wind's blowing right to left and kind of out of the park, so tries to bunt, pops it up, and it's going to go into the net.
Nice little facility.
Yeah, they built this a few years ago, and they've had a lot of use of it. As I mentioned yesterday, this is just 1 week of baseball. They have them about every week in the month of March and some in April too.
They don't show bunt. They throw over to first, not in time. I think they're just going to keep him. Brayson Rose over at first day. He's been playing in right field the past 2 days.
Yeah, I need to set the defense up for us. Rose at first, Moore at second, Emerson at short. There's a pitch inside. And over at third base is Schultz.
Schultz, he stayed over there. I think that's Jasper Kilburn.
Kilburn's in left field.
Yeah, he's in left field.
And Bedford in center field, and then Hud Maddox has moved from catcher to right field today.
They got him in a run down.
Got him picked off. They throw it down. And
they got him.
He's out.
Yep.
So a 1-3-6 play there with Jack Emerson putting the tag on him.
Yep, so that
wipes out the runner.
Yep. Big defensive play there by the Wildcats. So now that helps out Logan Clayton that way. He don't have to worry about that runner at first, and he can focus on the plate now.
Caleb Littlejim is the head coach for the Crusaders. They're in Oklahoma City, private school.
It's the third Oklahoma team we played this week.
That's a strike.
The inside corner.
Runs it full now.
Yeah.
3-2.
I believe this, Stanley, I'm not sure if this is right or not, but I think this home plate umpire is the one we had on day one.
It's fouled off.
So now this is the, I believe, 9th pitch at the at-bat, Stanley, I believe.
Almond hanging in there.
Yeah. Good battle here. Logan trying to get his first strikeout. Let's see if he gets it here.
Right back up the middle. Emerson makes a big play on it. Throw to first in time. So 2 out now. And Isaiah Schur will be up. Big first baseman. Ball low.
Just get it up a little bit there. Is, you know, like we said, Stanley, we're right behind the plate, so we can see everything of what Logan needs to do here. That's popped up. That sounded close.
I got Molly Durham on the foul ball patrol here. Comes over this way. Ground ball to third. It's going to be foul.
Just fouled out of play.
So 1-2 here, 2 out. We're in the top of the first, just underway here.
1-2. Let's see if he goes with off speed. I didn't say he went around.
2-2 count now. That one's high. Runs it full.
So far, what I've noticed with this batter, Stanley, for the Crusader, he's been crowding that plate so far.
He's standing right on there.
Yeah, he's standing right on the line. There you
Strike
go.
3.
Yeah.
Cut that corner. And that'll do it for the Crusaders in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. Lawrence County coming to bat. This is the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here in Gulf Shores, Alabama for the Gulf Shores Classic. Lawrence County taking on Heritage Christian out of Oklahoma. They failed to score in the top of the first, and Lawrence County will be coming to bat. They'll be leading off will be Jack Emerson, as he done all tournament, followed by Alex Bedford and Jake Moore. Brooks Durham will be the number 4 hitter, followed by Kidd, Schultz, Rose, Maddox, and then Kilburn.
So yesterday, the Ashland Eagles put on 3 runs in the top of the first, and Lawrence County followed them with 3 runs on their own in the bottom of the first, and it was just Lawrence County from there as they put on 6 runs. I believe it was the top or bottom of the second, and then put on a few more runs in the bottom of the third, and just secured it with a 15-3 win run rule in the bottom of the fourth.
First pitch high. Edelin, I hope I pronounced his name right, Asher Edelin is the pitcher for the Crusaders. Ball high. We got Sure at first, Coward at second, Nutt at third, and French is the shortstop. Swung on and missed.
That's a big cut there by Emerson.
Amannon's in left field. Spangler is in right field. Strike called. For some reason.
Yeah, a little low.
Thompson's in center.
2-2, and there we go with that backstop. If Alex was at the plate and Emerson was over at first, he could probably be over to third if he wanted to.
3-2 count on the leadoff hitter for Lawrence County. Ground ball toward third. He's up with it. Fires over to first. Too high, but the first baseman got it back on the bag. So
good way
Emerson
to adjust.
Good speed by Jack Emerson getting down the line. That'll bring up Alex Bedford.
How you do here, Stanley, in this tournament?
He's been a little quiet. He's drew some walks. He steps out.
So there's been a bunch of guys for Lawrence County here these past 2 days that have come in big. Jake Moore, the freshman, he's had 2 big games so far. So he's on deck for the Wildcats. Lawrence County in their yellow uniforms. They've had white, then yesterday they wore purple, and then today they got their gold.
They've got different combinations.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of uniforms.
foul tip. The Crusaders' numbers remind me of the Toronto Blue Jays back in the day.
Yeah, they do. That's the first thing I noticed whenever they walked into the ballpark. That makes the 2-2 here for Bedford. Steps in the plate, pretty close to the plate there. Not crowding it, but he's on top of it. Shot
inside
fouled.
pitch foul down the line.
It was just a hair late on the swing.
Count remains 2-2. One out here in the bottom of the first. No score in the game. Off-speed pitch misses outside.
Their full count coming up here for Lawrence County. See if Bedford can put the first Wildcat on base here.
Popped up in the infield. Well, it's going to travel to outfield now, going back.
Keep going.
And he can't make a play on it. Bedford around first. He's going to stand up at second base.
And then again, we've talked about this whole week. So for some reason, it's hard to catch the fly balls up into center field.
Well, the sun is not. It's coming from right field.
We saw it plenty of times yesterday.
Well, it is a brisk wind out there.
It's enough to do damage. So
Bedford on second base.
Moore, I believe, has got 6 RBIs so far through this tournament. He had 2 in the first day, 4 yesterday against Ashland. Looking for another opportunity to get number 7 here on this Gulf Shores trip. It's going to get away. Bedford's going to take off.
He's going to make it down to third.
Yeah. I'm going to keep saying it, Stanley. That's a long bat stop as I saw.
Yeah, the catcher has to run a lot of way to get to that.
And Bedford's got some will, so that gets away one more time. You better go ahead and put a board up for Lawrence County.
Moore back in there with a 1-0 count now. In there for a strike.
Right down the pipe.
Take it that way, Jake.
Outside. It's in the dirt.
Yep. Good job there by the catcher for the Crusaders. Able to keep that in front of him, make sure Bedford doesn't steal home.
Ooh, almost hit him.
Yeah.
Had to duck to get out of the way. That's ball 4.
Runners in the corners with Brooks Durham. He also had a big game yesterday against the Eagles, had 4 RBIs.
One out. Excuse me, they said 2 outs.
2 outs. There's no way that's 2 outs.
No, that's 1 out. Should have been 2 outs,
Yeah.
but it's just 1. Ball high. Durham, number 4 hitter for the Wildcats. Moore gets his lead at first. Fly ball toward left field. It's going back. It's gone over the fence. A 2-run double. And
Ground rule dump, yeah.
Jack Moore's got to go back to third.
It looked like it went over the wall, Stanley. Of course, then again, that's far away from there. And it looks like it is, so Moore's going to stay over at third.
It had a chance.
Yeah.
He hit it right in the gap. And Durham's going to come out because he's the catcher for a pinch, courtesy runner, rather.
I'm not sure if we're going to have a pitch and change. I think we're just going to have a calm down talk here on the mound for the Crusaders.
Caleb Kelly will be the courtesy runner.
Yep.
But regardless, Lawrence County's up 1-0 now after a ground rule double by Brooks Durham.
So
that looked like it had a chance to get out. And with the wind blowing right there, Hayden, the right-handed batters may have a chance to poke one out of here.
Yep, and speaking of ground rule doubles, now Truett Kidd DH here for Lawrence County. He had one yesterday against Ashland as he shot one into left field that hopped and went over the fence yesterday. So he's looking to get some more runs on the board here for the Wildcats early in this one. So I'm not sure why they haven't fixed the scoreboard out there, but it should only be one out. So see if I can get a score update over at Lawrence County. They might be done by now.
Caleb Little Jim has finished his conversation on the mound.
For the Lady Cats, that is. It's still live. Lawrence County leads 5-4 over Benjamin Russell in the top of the sixth. So trying to get a win here and move on in the pool play as they'll play Summertown next. His home plate umpire does correct the scorekeeper 1 out over at the scoreboard. So now we got it corrected.
So you're going to have runners at second and third. Truett Kidd will be the batter. As Hayden said, he's the owner of a ground rule double from yesterday. And now we're ready for baseball.
So got runners on second and third. Here comes first pitch. Now swung off.
Fly ball towards center field. Going back. And it's going to be over his head. It goes all the way to the fence. 1 run is in. 2 runs are going to score.
Yep.
And Kidd is going to hold up at second base with a double.
So with that 2 RBI double by Truett Kidd, DH coming in strong here. Now bring up third baseman Cole Schultz.
3-0 now with a man in scoring position. So big 2 RBI double, I should say.
Still 1 out here. Cole's got a chance to put another runner in score position with Truett over at second.
Kidd gets a short lead back there. It's popped up out of play.
That one's behind us.
1-1 now. Big cut.
Yep.
Couldn't catch up with it.
Good swing there by Schultz, just a little behind on it. He's probably going to go back to that fastball here, the off speed, see what he throws.
Trying to make him chase it off the plate, but didn't go for it. Evie's it up 2-2 now. Still runner at second. Orange County leads 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Fouled in the net. Bryson Rose is on deck.
Be on time. That's one right here. Good.
It's a full count. Gunner big.
Oh, got him on
three.
the inside.
That was a good pitch. That ball was tailing in.
Yeah.
Now it's 2 outs. Runner still out at second.
I'll tell you what, that umpire, it's like he likes to call that inside corner, but anything outside, he's going to let it go.
It's popped up. And it's going to go out of
That's
play.
out of play.
If Rose can get on, Hud Maddox is the next batter for Lawrence County. Outside.
Time's going to be called here. Pitcher's going to step off the mound, talk to shortstop.
French going back to his spot at short. Heedle ready now. Outside. 3-1 count.
3-1 count coming up. Brayson's going to be looking for his right here.
Swung on and missed. Runs it full, 3-2. 2 out. Fouled in the net here.
Good job with Bryson battling here.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll do it for Lawrence County. They scored 3 big runs in the bottom of the inning. They take a 3-0 lead going to the top of the second. You're watching the Exports Network. Back.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We hit to the top of the second inning. Lawrence County leads 3-0. First pitch inside. I think this is Bradley Coward, the second baseman.
Yeah, so Lawrence County put 3 big runs up on the board. Got some insurance for Clayton, so he's going to be a whole lot more confident now on the mound here early in this one.
Yeah, makes you feel better when you got a 3-run lead, doesn't it?
Yeah, having that help behind you, and also, you know, your defense is going to have your back too, with Emerson making that big play over at first early in the top of the first.
There's a strike. Ground ball. Squiver, first baseman's trying to handle it, but can't get there to it. Bobbled it a little bit, and Clayton was covering the bag, but not in time.
It was close.
That ball was just barely getting out there.
Leadoff single.
That's a nut is the batter now. Ball inside. Throw over to first. Strike called.
He's trying to wear it first, Stanley. Somebody lost their cat in the hat.
Uh-oh.
Hat.
Count goes with 2-1 now. Fly ball, center field, Bedford calling for it.
Yep.
And he's got it, and the runner has got to go back to first. Thatcher Tolley is the batter now, the catcher for the Crusaders from Oklahoma City, Heritage Christian. Strike called. Well, that'll play.
Heads up. Ooh, I think it got on top of the netting area over where our Lawrence County faithful's sitting.
I'm on the front row of the parking lot, but
I'm a little nervous.
My luck, it'll bounce and then hit my car.
Good battle here, still 0-2. Clayton's going to step off the mound and get a call from head coach Clint Wright over in Lawrence County dugout.
Well, the wind's blowing straight out now.
That's in there.
Curveball drops in there for a strike.
Right.
Nice pitch.
Wasn't expecting that one.
A.J. Warren is up. Throw over. Ball high. 2 out here. In the top of the second inning. 3-0. Lawrence County leads.
Clayton on pitch.
This is
31.
Gulf Shores Classic. Or is it Gulf Coast Classic?
Gulf Shores Classic, whatever you want to
Swung on
call
and
it.
missed. Throw down to second.
They get him?
He got him.
There we go.
Brooks Durham throwing it down there in a nice tag. So that'll do it. Runners out at second. That'll be the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Score still. Lawrence County 3, Heritage Christian 0. Back in a moment.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We head to the bottom of the second inning. Lawrence County leads 3-0 here in the Gulf Shores Classic Baseball Tournament here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. A beautiful day today.
And Stanley, I just looked to see if Lawrence County won, in which they did. They beat Benjamin Russell in their first game. Their play-in game today, so they will be playing Summertown at 10 o'clock. And the next game, the pool play, and the winner will move on. The loser goes home. So a big game between those two.
So they're in the same pool?
Same pool, yep.
Oh. This is Hud Maddox.
Yep.
He had to duck out of the way for that one.
Leading off the 8-hole hitter for Lawrence County. 9-hole coming up with Jasper Kilburn.
freshman in there for a strike.
He didn't want no part of that one. He's going to find something that he wants with being a freshman. His maturity and his IQ is way ahead of being a freshman. I will say that.
One of the few that he's called a strike on the outside corner. 2-2 now. Just shot towards right past the second baseman into right center field. Maddox taking a big turn at first. And
he's just going to stay put.
Come back there. So a leadoff hit for Lawrence County here in the bottom of the second.
Good start here for Lawrence County. Brings up Kilburn now, 9-hole here with top of the lineup coming up with Emerson and Bedford with one on here to start this bottom of the second inning.
Let's see if the bunt is on to try to get him down to scoring position here.
Kilburn's got some wheels, I will say that.
They're going to play up on the grass at third.
He's just on the edge of the dirt and the grass there on the infield, so.
The first baseman's going to hold the runner.
Covering over at first, looks like just a slight shift to the right in the outfield.
Pitch outside. He didn't square around the bunt, so he's hitting away here.
I mean, the way the bat's been, why not?
Yeah, and you got a 3-run lead. Maddox gets his lead at first. Throw over there. Gets away from him.
Yeah, he's going to take off.
And he's going to make it down to second. And they still chasing it down.
Yeah.
That ball went all up the line.
Yeah. So with that.
So an error on the pitcher.
Yep. Puts a runner 90 feet away from the plate.
Say hi, Jasper.
I know Jasper's got a big smile on his face now.
We can put it in play. We might get a run here. It's popped up out of play. Putting the ball in play on the ground makes good things happen, doesn't it?
It does. And get your confidence going and also get your team going. Know the dugout's going to be rowdy if they put another run on here in the bottom of the second, trying to extend their lead.
Ball low.
And catcher's been having a good game so far behind the plate. He's only let one wild pitch get away from him, but other than that, he's been keeping a lot of things in front of him for the Crusaders here.
Strike two. Maddox at third.
One hopper in the
ground ball toward first. He's going to stay fair. Pitcher fields it.
Wow.
And they're going to call it a fair ball, and he's going to be safe at first. And a run's going to score. So it's 4-0 now, Lawrence County. Still nobody out, and a runner will be at first base for Kilburn, who hustled down the line.
I think the pitcher initially thought it was going
to
go foul.
Yeah. Maybe he was a question of whether to let it go foul or if it was going to go foul. But he fielded it, and the umpire determined that he fielded it in fair territory.
I tell you what, I don't know if he meant to do that, but that was a perfect hit because there was no play at the home plate there to stop that run from scoring.
There's Emerson shot down the left field line. Is it going to be fair? Yes, it is.
It is. They're going to call it. That's going to bring in a run.
Rose around third. That Kilburn around third, and he's going to score.
Yep. So now brings up a RBI double here for Emerson now with Bedford coming to the plate. And I think we might be getting a pitcher's change here, Stanley.
Yeah, let's take a break. Your score now 5-0 Lawrence County over Heritage Christian. Back in a moment.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all. For your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we got a new pitcher for the Crusaders. It's going to be Nate Spangler. And he'll be facing Alex Bedford. Lawrence County already plated 2 runs in this inning and on a big double by Jack Emerson. And he's standing at second base now.
Had 2 runs scoring this one. I think it was Maddox that scored, and then Kilburn. No, it was Kilburn that scored, yeah. Maddox and Kilburn, I do believe, scored those 2 runs.
So first pitch from Spangler outside. That was a dribbler right in front of the plate. Spangler fills it, throws it first, and he's not going to make it. So Bedford on first base with an infield hit. Good running.
And with that advances Emerson over to third. Runners on the corners now, bringing up Jake Moore. And just I tell you what, he's had a bunch of RBI opportunities this week.
Got one right here.
Yeah. Got a chance to easily get one in, possibly 2 if he hits one deep into right field. Don't have time called again.
He's going to make a defensive change.
He's going to shift the outfield.
I think they're going to
switch it up. I think they're
right field for the left
field. Yep. Center's going to stay the same. A little flip-flop action in the outfield. Lawrence County 2-0 with their first 2 games. They beat Ashland, Oklahoma yesterday 15-3 in a run roll in the bottom of the 4th, and then beat Tushka, Oklahoma, the Tigers 5-2 in the first game of the trip here in Gulf Shores. So I'm looking to go 3-0 into their game at 11 o'clock, 11:30.
It's in there for a strike. Throw down his second. Nowhere close, so the runner at third held. So you got 2 men in scoring position now for Jake Moore as Bedford makes his way down to second. Emerson still at third. It's outside. 2-0 now.
It is actually. I
I
could have sworn it was 1-1 because I thought that first pitch was a strike.
So he corrected himself. Down low.
Yeah. That was right down the pipe, just a little low there at the end.
2-1. There's a chopper back towards second. He's got it. The only place he can go is first. That'll score Emerson from third.
Productive out, though.
Yep, make the runner up from second to third in Bedford and scores a run. So it's 6-0 now, Lawrence County.
Line drive.
Brooks Durham, already an owner of a ground rule double in this game. He steps up. And that wind's blowing out more toward left field now than he did earlier.
He makes the same shot he did in the bottom of the first. I guarantee we might be seeing a 2-run homer here. See if he can get a hold of it here.
It's high. That one misses. Good, runs at 3-0 now.
3, and I know this. There's going to be one right down the middle here, and I know Brooks, he's going to want to swing at it, but he'll take it. Unless they give him the green light here, we'll see what they do.
Well, they looked on their armband for what Coach Wright called here. Here's the pitch. Strike. Imagine he was taken all the way on 3-0, don't you?
Yeah, I'd say so. There it is.
Shot over the shortstop's head into left field. Bedford's going to score. And Durham has another RBI in this ball game.
His third of the game.
Get back on that bag.
That'll bring up Truett Kidd, the designated hitter for Lawrence County.
Now it's 7-0. Got a Kersey runner coming in over first. That's Caleb Kelly.
One's inside.
Looks like first pitch between Lawrence County and Summertown softball about to take place right across from us over there at the Gulf Shore Sportsplex, whatever you want to call it, same thing.
Well, inside runner going, throw down to second,
Yeah,
and he's going to be in there. So Kelly with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position with one out now for Kidd. Schultz on deck. Strike in there.
Truett had a 2 RBI double. His last at bat, trying to put some more runs on the board. RBI opportunity with the runner in scoring position.
Ball low. Runs it to 3-1. That hitter's count. You got first base open though, so you don't have to come right at him.
Yep. One out here too. Truett's gonna be sitting on one here.
back to second.
He's safe. That was close.
Closer than what Coach Wright wanted it to be, probably.
Let's go.
Strike in there.
On the outside corner. Caught him on that one.
That one's foul tipped at the plate.
Was near his hands on that one. I was just informed by Will Pettis that Lawrence County softball and Summertown softball has not played in at least a decade.
Really?
In softball, so that's pretty cool.
They have to come all the way to Gulf Shores to play?
Yeah, it seems like it.
A runner going from second. Here's a shot toward right field. Coming in, and he makes the catch. Let's see if they're going to double him up at second.
They are, yeah.
And they do. So a little hit and run from second to third, and he hit it the opposite way. But Heritage Christian made a good play on it. So that'll do it for Lawrence County and their side of the second. We go to the top of the third with the Wildcats leading 7-0 over the Crusaders from Oklahoma. Back in a moment.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here at the top of the third inning. Heritage Christian doubling up Lawrence County to get out of a jam in the bottom of the second. But they trail here 7-0 against the Lawrence County Wildcats.
Another pretty dang Gulf Shores.
Hey, is that your sunshade there?
Yeah.
First pitch. Now Clayton's still the pitcher for the Wildcats. There's a chopper toward third. He's up with it. Throw over.
In time.
In time. Got him. Good play. Good hustle by A.J. Warren going down the line.
Good job there by Cole Schultz to come up with it, keep it under control, and throw over to first and get the first out.
Yep, Schultz made a great play. Best part of all that was his balance on that.
It was.
Being able to field it and come up throwing in one scoop. Bunts it and bunts it toward third, but goes foul.
Now Clayton, that was pitch number 35, so he's doing a good job keeping his pitch count low so far. Here in the top of the third now.
Wonder if his coach told him to bunt it the other way. Don't bunt it towards Schultz. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he sure did.
Now he's got 2 strikes on him. He's going to have to be swinging away.
Yeah, he's going to have to throw the bunt now out the window. He's going to have to protect the plate now.
Strike 3.
That's a nice pitch.
Well, give the 2 outs to Schultz on that one because that great play that he made on the first batter kind of scared the coach trying to get a bunt down to first base, and he couldn't execute, and he gets called out looking for a strike.
That's Logan's 3rd strikeout here.
This is, I believe Thompson is up. Yep, center fielder Thompson.
Got him chasing on that one.
Jackson Thompson. Outside. It's high.
It's going to be
missed.
It's tough too with number 5 Jackson. A little shorter than everybody else and having to adjust the strike zone.
I think this will be the top of the order now. Yep, this is Dylan French. Lawrence County in control, 7-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning. In there for a strike. Thompson gets his lead at first. Ball low. Low and outside, I should say. There's a pop-up toward left field. It's going to get down. Bedford's going to come over from center and field it. He throws behind the runner.
There you go. He's out.
He's out. He threw behind the runner. The runner made a big turn at second. And Thompson is caught for the 3rd out there. So that'll do it for the Crusaders in their half of the 3rd. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Lawrence County up 7-0. This is the Exports Network. Back in a moment.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
What really matters during the state tournament games, don't make the moment too big. There'll be wins and there'll be losses. Remember the life of Joseph. He had several wins. He had several losses. And what seemed to be a win was actually a loss, and what seemed to be a loss was actually a win. Don't put too much stock in the scoreboard, because in the end of Joseph's life, he concluded in Genesis 50 and verse 20 that God meant it all for good. God can even use bad losses to accomplish good things. Do good for the Lord today. We're proud of you. Good luck, Mustangs and Lady Mustangs. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lawrence County leads 7-0. Inside. Schultz, the batter here. Swung on and missed. I think he's made one of the best plays of defense.
Probably has
in this game so far.
Both he and Emerson.
That was a heads-up play by Bedford
Sure
to
was.
throw behind the runner to get him at second, coming off the bag. Swung on and missed.
It'd be nice to have runners on the plate. Let that one get away. That's ball four.
That'll be a walk. So the leadoff man on for Lawrence County to start the bottom of the third. Scored 3 in the first, 4 in the second. And Brayson Rose playing first base today for the Wildcats. He steps up.
So he struck out his last at bat.
Popped up out of play. Two and one now. There's a ground ball past the shortstop into left field for a base hit. So Lawrence County will have 2 runners on at first and second with nobody out now.
Good at bat there for Brayson Rose, being able to knock it between that 5-6 gap over there, going into left field and puts another one on, no outs. Runner on first and second in scoring position, now bringing up Hud Maddox.
Hud's got some chance to do some damage here with a base hit.
It's going to get away.
The runner's going to go down. No throw's going to be made. The ball got away from the catcher. There's that synthetic dirt.
Yeah.
I don't even want to call it dirt, but it's brown.
I just call it turf. Everything looks like turf now these days.
Yeah. It's a lot of places are doing it for the maintenance.
Mm-hmm. Make it easier.
You got natural dirt still in the infield and on the base paths and on the mound.
Yeah. Batter's box and home plate is turf. Ballpark yesterday was the same way we were at Robertsdale High School.
There's a shot toward left field. It's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run is in. They're going to wave the second run around, and he's going to score.
There's 2.
And Maddox with a 2-run single.
Go Hud.
Makes it 9-0 now, I believe. And Kilburn will be the batter.
Kilburn now 9-hole at the plate with top of the lineup coming up. 3rd time around.
Still nobody out in this inning.
Looks like we got some, not too much action, but they're getting loose over there in the Crusaders bullpen.
Fouled at the plate.
Get back, Jasper.
Ground ball toward first. It's going to stay fair. He's going to tag the bag for the first out, but the runner's going to make it down to second.
That's not bad. First out here, so you still got
a productive out.
Yeah, a productive out. You move a runner in scoring position now over at second, so good chance here, and also top of lineup now with Emerson at the plate.
So Jack Emerson steps up with a runner at second. One out. Upstairs.
Emerson so far has got 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 RBI. His third at bat here. 2 officials at bats.
Called strike. The wind has been very consistent here today.
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Nice little cool breeze.
Popped up. First baseman's got a chance for it, and he squeezes for the out. So 2 out now. Runner still down at second. And Alex Bedford will be the batter. Jake Moore will follow if Alex can keep the inning alive. 9-0 Lawrence County. Bottom of the third. Outside. Throw it to second. He's back in time.
Good awareness there by Hood to realize having to get back and get dirty, slide in over to second.
Ball outside.
So far, a score update over neighboring us at the sports complex. It's still knotted up at 0 in the bottom of the second between Summertown and Lawrenceburg.
There you go.
There's a shot toward right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Maddox turning on the Jets and coming around third, and
There's
he'll score.
another one.
So an RBI for Alex Bedford makes it 10-0 now. You got to go 5 innings with the 10-run rule.
Yeah, I think we might be getting another pitching change here. Let's see. Haven't really seen too much for Warren up in the bullpen, but looks like he's coming out, so I think we are going to get a pitching change now.
So we'll take a break here. 10-0. Lawrence County leads here in the bottom of the third. Back in a moment.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-service towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We got a pitching change for the Crusaders. A.J. Warren will be the new pitcher. He'll be their third relief pitcher, I believe. Is that?
Yeah, it's number 3. They've gone through. This will be number 3 here. They've had 2 relieving pitchers. That's don't get away here. Jake Moore up to the plate.
It has been a while since Summertown and Lawrence County has played in softball, but just checked with former softball coach Corey Rochelle. He said about 10 to 12 years maybe.
So close to a decade since they've played softball. Like I said, I think they're playing again this year later on in the doubleheader. So at least I think I remember seeing that on the schedule.
Just ironic they have to travel to Gulf Shores.
To get that matchup. Yep. Kind of like last year, Lawrenceburg and Loretta, they weren't on the schedule for softball last year, and they met up in the Times Daily Bob Jones tournament, one of those tournaments down there in Alabama, and they met up in the second round of their pool play. So pretty ironic. Our team's somehow able to see each other when it comes to tournament times on trips.
Catcher couldn't transfer it out of his glove, and Bedford will be safe at second. Jake Moore, the batter here, 2 out.
Bedford was thinking about sliding, but he saw that there wasn't a play on, so he decided not to get his uniform dirty.
Strike called. AJ, a freshman, I believe, on this team. That's low, gets away, and Bedford's going to make it down to third.
That'd be perfect. Appreciate it.
Hayden, you got to get a tan down here.
I know, dude.
You got to let people know back in Lawrenceburg you've been to the beach.
Yeah. Well, I've been working 24/7, so I haven't really had too much awful time to get down to the beach. Then again, me personally, I'm just not a beach guy, so I know I'm going to get backlash for that. So,
well, some sun's not bad for you.
Yeah,
too much sun's bad for you, but not a little bit.
Not too awfully much, you know what I mean?
Outside. Since I've lived down here, I have to keep sunscreen and keep one of those windshield sunglasses in my car.
So you're living the good life down here, Stanley.
Yeah. That's ball 4. Runners at first and third now.
My bad. Line drive, baby. Now I'm ready to go. I got my sunscreen on. I'm ready for all day today.
Runs inside. Brooks Durham, the batter.
His third at bat of the day. He's got 3 RBIs, I do believe, here this morning.
Moore at first. Takes a big lead. Goes back now. Let's see if Moore takes off here and tries to draw it. There's a shot down the right field line. Is it
think
going to
you'll
stay
have to.
fair?
It is.
And it is. It's going to roll all the way to almost to the fence.
He
Right
might.
fielder fields it, and one run is in.
Everybody just stay put.
And they're going to hold them at second and third now.
Go, B.
Another RBI, number 4.
So I think it's 11-0 now.
Yeah. 11-0. That's
Truett Kidd will be the batter.
Brooks, his 8th RBI here this week in Gulf Shores. So I think he's now leading the team this week in RBIs with Moore with 7, I do believe. Two of them fighting for that RBI lead.
Ooh. High and tight. Ball 1. 4 runs played here in this inning. Got a chance for 2 more of the base hit with 2 outs. In there for a strike.
Here we go.
Score update over in Sports Complex. Number 10 leading 4-0 over Lawrenceburg in the bottom of the second now.
It's inside. Two-one count. 2 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Big cut there.
Couldn't catch up with it. That pitch from Warren.
That hit him, yeah. Clint's going to come out and talk to home plate umpire. They call him out. I mean, he was swinging, so.
He swung, it hit him, and now he's going to come out and talk to his umpire partner.
He was swinging, but then again, it looked like it was going to hit him regardless, so see what the call is. It did tip the bat, so he was swinging, fouled it. They call foul ball.
Foul ball.
So, Truett getting another opportunity here.
Well,
blessing in disguise.
The barrel went up. Let's go.
outside. 3-2 now.
Coming up on a full count here. Payoff pitch coming up.
Ground ball toward third. Big hop. He has it. Throw over to first.
In time.
And that'll do it for Lawrence County. They score 4 more runs in this inning. They take an 11-0 lead, headed to the top of the 4th. This is the Exports Network. Back in a moment.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We head to the top of the 4th inning. Lawrence County in control here, 11-0. Logan Clayton still on the mound for the Wildcats. They played it 3 in the first, 4 in the second, and 4 also in the 3rd inning. This is the first game of a doubleheader today here in Gulf Shores.
Don't quote me now, but I think they're going to be playing Metro Christian after this game.
We only know who we're going to play just before the game.
Just before the game. Right before first pitch, who you playing? We still don't know. We got to wait till the game starts.
B.A. Ahmed is up first for the Heritage Christian Crusaders. Inside.
That's it.
In there for a strike. Backs him off the plate. Clayton working fast here. A man on a mission. Ground ball, foul.
That's fouled. Now with a 2-2, that's pitch number 47 for Clayton.
That's foul tipped. I'm in the number 2 hitter for the Crusaders. Curveball in there.
Another foul
Just
tip.
got a piece of it. He's wearing out the on deck.
I say on deck's getting a workout.
Oh, caught the corner, caught him looking. So a strikeout to start this inning here. Nice pitch by Logan Clayton.
Gonna get some more baseballs here. Yeah. There we go. Now he's gonna come
Clint
out
Wright
to the
wants
mound.
to-
Yeah, he was trying to go to give Brooks a baseball and then kind of call some plays there. And now he's just gonna go out to mound and discuss it with his pitcher and catcher. So Lawrence County off to a good start here on day 3.
Yeah, they're looking for their 3rd win in this Gulf Shores Classic. As I said, there's some tiebreakers involved because you may have teams that are more than one team that may be 4-0. And I think the first tiebreaker is runs allowed. So right now we're doing good on that.
They've allowed
category.
only 5 so far.
0 today.
Yep, 0 today, 2 on Wednesday, and 3 yesterday.
And we made it to the semifinals last year. We had to play Fairhope. Couldn't make it past them.
Pretty good little ball club.
That's in there for a strike. And we played different venues than we did last year. We played softball here at this Sportsplex, but not baseball.
Did it go?
Did not go.
Strike anyway.
1-1 now. We played the first day that we played was at Orange Beach. And then we played a couple of games over at Fairhope. Out into the net. And then we had another game at Sims Park where we started this.
Yeah, where we were. Yep.
Yep. That municipal.
Where we were yesterday, or not yesterday, but
Monday.
Wednesday. Yep. Monday. I'm sorry.
Monday.
I'm thinking today's
Wednesday.
Friday.
Well, you're like a lot of the people down here that are retired. Every day is Saturday to them. So
I can't wait.
You've got a long ways to go.
Yep.
Unless you going to retire.
Yeah, I'll hit the lottery one day.
Yeah. Just outside.
Yeah, that's full. I think it's full. Scoreboard says 2-2, but I've got it at full.
Yep,
yeah, it is full. You know what I'm saying? I'm on it.
Good job, Hayden.
Appreciate that.
Outside, ball 4. Looking a little upset that he lost him there.
Yeah, so 1 out walk issued.
Bradley Cowart, the number 4 hitter, plays second base for the Crusaders. Inside. Throw over to first. Bryson Rhodes trying to keep him close over there at first. That's fouled away. Ooh, that was good. That was a strike. That has some action to it.
That's a 2-2 count.
Ground ball towards second. Moore up with it, goes to second for the force out, but can't make the throw as it gets past Emerson into left field. So runners will be at second and third after the error. Just couldn't execute the throw. Got the ground ball. Made the turn to throw to second for the force out. But
that's tough there. First error here of the game for Lawrence County.
Couldn't connect. So Hudson Nutt will be the batter. With 1 out now. Strike called. Runners at second and third in scoring position for the Crusaders from Oklahoma City. That's in there for a strike. 0-2 quickly.
Yep.
Logan Clayton out in front.
Yeah, he's working quick now.
It's fouled away. 0-2 count. Inside. Swung on him as strike 3. Big strikeout right there.
Big strikeout there for Logan. Here comes Clint Wright to the mound. Talk to Logan.
Runners at second and third.
Second and third. And that's like you said, Sam, that's a big out there for Logan. Get his confidence going. Now it's time for him to get that last out here in the top of the fourth. And
so they don't have a rule in high school where 2 visits constitutes a pitching change, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know.
Because this would be his second visit in this inning. But I don't think that holds true in high school baseball. He's going to leave him in there. That was a big strikeout with runners at second and third and 1 out. Now you've got 2 outs. And you get out of this jam here. Thatcher Tolley, the catcher for the Crusaders, is coming up. Strike called. 11-0. Lawrence County leads here in the top of the 4th inning. Bumped up out of play, 0-2 now. Strike 3. That'll do it. He gets out of a jam with runners at first and, at second and third with 1 out, and he strikes out 2 batters to get out of it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Lawrence County leads 11-0. This is the Exports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. A beautiful sunny day here. Lawrence County leading 11-0. If they get one more run, the game will be over.
I'll tell you what, their next game is supposed to start at 11:30, but
we may have time for a little brunch.
Go concession stand or something like that.
Did you bring the Exports Network debit card or credit card?
I wish I had access to that.
Okay.
Kevin's got that, so we might be able to have time because I guarantee that softball game is going to still be going on. We might have time to sneak over there and grab it out of his back pocket and head over here.
Around here, if you leave and it's 2 miles down the road, it may take you 15 minutes to get there.
Well, I mean, just ride over there.
Yeah. That's the one thing I'm having challenges with down here is the traffic. It's getting worse and worse. I used to be able to go the back roads around here, but now they're building neighborhoods left and right.
Stop sign after stop sign now.
Where it used to be farmland, now it's neighborhoods.
So here comes the Metro Patriots. I see some of their players coming in now. That's who Lawrence County will play at 11:30. So we got that right. We got that right this week. So now we're going to be 500 this week, Stanley, on who we know who we're going to play. 2 and 4, 2 out of 4 at least.
We got Schultz up, leading off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. There's a fly ball toward left field. It could get down, and center fielder's going to come over and make the play on it. Nice running catch by Thompson.
New hitter in the game, A.J. Daniel.
A.J.'s up here. He knows what to do with the bat. You swing it. Not at that one. That was inside.
Get away from that one.
If it's around the plate, AJ's going to be swatting at it. Ball 2. Ball 3.
That's
He's
3-0.
not found one he likes.
Yeah. That's
All four.
Yep, 4-pitch walk.
So A.J. laid off of him.
Yeah.
So the big man's on it first. And Maddox is the batter, Hud Maddox.
I think we're going to have a courtesy runner possibly coming in.
Well, it'd be a pinch runner, I think,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
I think I heard Maddox Wiley. So they're bringing out there to run. Yeah. It's one of the Wiley twins. I think it's Maddox, they said.
I believe you're right.
Yeah. Maddox and Harrison Wiley, twins.
Their dad.
Yep, freshman for Lawrence County this year.
Their dad was a good catcher for Lawrence County. Throw down to first. Wiley back in time easily. There's a shot toward right field, and the right fielder played perfectly for him. So 2 out now. And Kilburn will be the batter. That one's in there for a strike. Swung on a miss, strike 2.
I'm chasing on that one.
Eleven to 0. Lawrence County leads. How many outs we got?
We got 2 outs.
Scoreboard's still behind. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Big cut there, couldn't catch up with it. That'll do it for Lawrence County. No score in the bottom of the 4th. We hit to the top of the 5th. 11-0 Lawrence County. Back in a moment.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here at the top of the 5th inning. We got a new pitcher for the Wildcats. It's going to be Justin Kimbrell.
Yep. Justin Kimbrell, number 42. As Logan Clayton, after 4 innings, had allowed 1 hit, had 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. So good day on the mound.
Fine effort.
Good first game here for Lawrence County. As not the last chance, but then again, Crusaders trying to put at least 2 runs on the board and go into the bottom of the 5th as they're down 11-0 as the run rule is 10 after 5. So they got we can give up 1, but we can't give up 2, Stanley, if we want to get out of here in the top of the 5th. Or get this one over with on the top of the 5th.
I know you're ready for your brunch.
I know, right? I got to get that company card. So I'm going hefty here for lunch today.
I guess they do have a concession stand here, right?
I'm sure they do somewhere.
A.J. Warren, the first batter for the Crusaders. He takes a strike.
Lawrence County 3 outs away from closing this one out.
Ooh, look out. Grimble, a senior. There's a shot toward left field. Has he got a play on it? Nope, and it's going to be foul.
It's going to be fouled, yeah.
Just barely foul.
Probably the best hit ball they've had all day, Stanley.
Warren comes back up, freshman for the Crusaders. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Lawrence County looking to close them out here with the 10-run rule as they lead 11-0. Nate Spangler will be the batter.
That's going to be fouled. Came off odd.
Just barely get the end of the bat, probably, didn't it?
I don't know if it got helmet, hand, bat. I don't know what it got there. Sounded odd.
There's a fly ball into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Bedford's going to come over and field it and get it back in the infield. So really only their second hit of the game, right?
Yeah. So the
Jackson Thompson will be the batter.
You know, I know you'd say like the tying run over at first, but I guess you'd say the 10-rule run over at first.
Well, let's see now. What that run, if it scores, really, still
it doesn't matter. Yeah, the one at the plate is the one that matters.
The one at the plate's the one that keeps them in the game. There's a shot toward short. Big hop for Emerson. One there at second.
There's
on the
two.
First
That's
and
it.
2. And Lawrence County is taking care of Heritage Christian from Oklahoma City in his first game of a doubleheader at the Gulf Shores Classic. They will move on and play another game. We should be playing about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11:30 I think is what's on the schedule.
11:30,
yeah.
Excuse me.
So playing Metro Christian.
But your final score here was 11 for Lawrence County and 0 for Heritage Christian. For Hayden Burks, I'm Stanley Wilson saying join us here in about 30 minutes for the next game here today. This has been an Exports Network production. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.